Now students, start with third chapter, handling image in HTML. Students, in chapter number 1 and in chapter number 2 we learned about the basic tag in HTML. The third chapter is handling image in HTML. It is said that a picture is better than 1,000 words. Picture or image attract the majority of person and convey an important message to the audience. If a web page shows a picture, the user will immediately pay attention to it. Further, it is observed that the picture increases the degree of understanding and acceptance in general. Images are added to the web page using img tag in HTML. Students, here the next tag is img. For inserting image in HTML, we have to use img tag in HTML. We have already added image as a background in the previous chapter, that is in chapter number 2. There are other two ways to include an image on the web page. For example, the following line would add the image called rainbow.jpg into the page. Here they give the example of image tag, that is in angular bracket. img stands for image. src, with the image tag we use src. src means source of the image, is equal to double quotes. The name of the picture is, or name of the image is rainbow, and its extension is .jpg. jpg means joint photographic expert group. Double quotes close, angular bracket close. Clear? The above example uses src attribute which describe the below along with other attribute that may be used in image tag. The image element or image tag with the image content and attribute does not cause a line break, hence it is known as inline element. Now with the img tag we use src attribute. The src attribute provides the information about the location of the image. The location here refers to the source of the image. Now students, let's start with the first practical, how to insert image on the web page with img src attribute. So open first of all Notepad. See, this is the first tag HTML, this is the second tag body, img that is the image tag, src that is source tag. In my computer the name of the image is sample, sample, that is on the desktop of my computer, and its extension be jpg. img src is equal to sample.jpg. Sample is the name of the image that is on the desktop. Then after that, close body, close HTML. Save file with, I am giving over here the name vbv2.html. Then save it. Students, now on the desktop, vbv2, double click on it. See, this is the image that we inserted on the web page. Students, next tag is alter attribute with image tag. The alter attribute along with an image tag describes the source image. It always advisable to define attribute that it describes the image. To describe the image, we use alter attribute with img tag. The example of alter attribute is as follows: img src then is equal to, then Rainbow.bmp is the picture with bitmap image. Alter, that is the attribute along with this image. If you add or if you define to related your image, we have to use alter attribute. Related to this rainbow image, we have to give description is this is a rainbow. The attribute is quite useful. The first reason of is it describe the image, which is many times necessary. Another reason, due to some reasons, if the browser does not display the image, the render will be at least no. What to expect as picture? The third reason is when web page is read by the software such as screen reader, special software designed for visually challenged people, that is for blind people. Search engine, the interpretation of the image become easy. Now students, we do the practical of image tag along with alter attribute. See, this is the HTML first tag, head tag that we discussed earlier. Title is always in between, head start, head close, or title is alter tag. Body tag is useful for inserting anything on the image. Then we have to use image tag, img src. Our picture name is sample.jpg, and its related information of the sample picture is this is the tree image. Then body close, HTML close. Save this file on the desktop. For example, in this way, v2.html. Save it, minimize it, and open v2. See, this is the alter image practical. Now students, we can use the height and width attribute along with image. The height and width attribute specify the value of height and width of the image in pixel as below. The image src rainbow.bmp. In our practical we use .jpg extension, that is sample.jpg. Here alter is this is a rainbow, and the height of the image be 120 pixel and width of the image be 180 pixel. You can specify height as well as width with img attribute. Now student, the next one is align attribute along with image. The align attribute is used to align the given image within the page or any element that contain the image. Example for the same is as follows: img src chocolate.png, png, jpg, gif, bmp, all are the extension of different images. We have to choose .jpg image in our all practical. Then alter, that is description, align is equal to right, means we have to put the image on the web page on the right hand side. Then same way, if you put the image at the top, that is the image is aligned at the top of the current line of the text. The second value is middle. The image is aligned in such a way that the middle of the image appear at the current text. The third one is bottom. The bottom of the image is aligned with the baseline of the current line of the text. Then for the left hand side, that is left value, the image is aligned left hand side of the containing window or element. Right. The image is aligned to the right side of the containing window or element. Now, students, the next attribute is border. An image on the web page can be highlighted with border also. By default, images do not have any border. To create border around an image, the following attribute can be used. IMGSRC, then image, alter specification related to image, then align, right, and we have to give border is equal to 20. We can give the border to the image with the help of this attribute. The next one is ID attribute. With the help of the ID attribute, you can specify, that is identify name for the image. Later, the image can be referred by the identifier in the script written in the programming language such as Java. The attribute along with image tag we can see in this coding. Image, src, chocolate.png, and over here we can take ID as chocolate image. The next one is adding space around the image. To add the space around the image, we use V space, that is vertical space, and horizontal space, that is H space attribute can be used. To add the space over under the image, the vertical attribute is used. In similar way, to add space to the left and right of the image, we use H space, that is horizontal space attribute. Now, this is the tag with adding horizontal space and vertical space. IMGSRC, rainbow.bmp, H space is 30 and vertical space is 10. Student, then you can do the practical at home with this code listing 3.2. In this practical, image source, that is chocolate.png, here its description is, here comes to the sweet image, and in this practical we can give the horizontal space as 100 and vertical space as 200. And student, save this file on the desktop and run it and see the result with horizontal space as well as vertical space. Thank you. To inserting multiple images on the web page, we can use this code listing. The first tag is HTML. The second tag is head. Head tag is useful for inserting title. Here the title is my favorite food. Head close. Title is always in between head start, head close. The next one is body. For inserting anything on the web page, we have to use body tag. The first heading is H1, my favorite food. Then again I have to take H1 with U tag. U tag stands for underline. That is chocolates. U close, H1 close. The next one is P. The next tag is imgsrc sample.jpg. Instead of the chocolate picture, I am taking the sample picture. Then H1, that is heading 1. In HTML, there are 6 types of heading: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. H1 is the biggest one and H6 is the smallest one. And I can write about the chocolates. Chocolates are good for health, better for hunger, and best for mood. BR stands for breaking line. Do not forget to clean your teeth until it too late. H1 close. Now for inserting second image, that is fruits and dry fruits, we have to start with H1. Again U stands for underline. I am giving the heading as fruits and dry fruits. U close, H1 close. Then the next paragraph, P, IMGSRC, instead of fruits and dry fruits, I am taking the sample picture 1, sample.jpg. Then H1, that is in heading, I am giving the description about the fruits and dry fruits. Do not think dry fruits are dry. Though they are dry fruits, they are really very interesting. H1 close. Now for inserting third image, we have to use again H1 tag along with U. U stands for underline. Then the third image is ice cream. Instead of ice cream, I am taking the sample picture 2, that is sample.jpg. Then to insert this image, that again we have to take p tag, imgsrc is equal to sample2.jpg. Then to describe about the ice cream, I am taking the heading H1. Ice cream are really cool. This become coolest when you taste them. H1 close, P close, body close, HTML close. Now student, save this file. I am giving the name VBV3.html. Save it on the desktop. Now double click on VBV3. Now see students, my favorite food, the first is chocolate. Instead of chocolate, I am taking the sample picture 1. Then description about the chocolates. Then second image is for dry fruits and fruits. I am taking the another sample picture. And third one is for inserting image ice cream. That is, instead of ice cream, I am inserting the third sample picture. Clear? Students, the last topic of the chapter number 3 is image as a hotspot. Many times browser will take some time to load a big image. Above this, when we have multiple images, one or more images or pages, it will be confusing for user that which image should be considered first. Have you noticed some online shopping sites for the books, jewelries, mobile phones and other such items? On a single page, you might have seen a small images of many items displayed with brief information of each. When you find particular item interesting, you may click the small image and go to the page containing detailed information as well as bigger, good quality of the image. This can be done by applying a link to each of the small image on the web page. Now students, let's start with the last practical, image as hotspot, with the help of HTML. Student, this is the first file. The name of this file is main document. The first tag is HTML. The second tag is head, that we discussed earlier. Title is always in between, head start, head close. Then body. Body tag is useful for inserting anything on the web page. We used body tag. Then we have take first P paragraph. Then here we use anchor tag along with href. Href stands for hypertext reference. Okay, the coding is a href big image 1.html. In that image, we have to insert big image, that is sample image 1.jpg, that is The height of this sample image 1.jpg is 150 and width is 150. Same way for opening the big image.html along with image source sample picture 2, that is sample image 2.jpg along with the height 150 and width is 150. Now student, close P, close body and close HTML. This is the main document. Then students, here the big image1.html coding is the second file. In this second file of the notepad, the first tag is HTML, the second tag is body, P here, that is the big image of this sample picture 1. Close body, close HTML. Same way we have to make another file big image2.html. In this file we can take the big sample image2.jpg. Then now we have create 3 documents. The first document is main document. In this main document we can take the reference of the 2 files, big image 1 and big image 2. Now this is the second file, big image 1, and this is the third file, big image 2. Now students, open the big main document file. See, if we click on big image file, then you will see the 2 images. The first image is small and the second image is also small. If we click on the first small image, then you can see the large image as a hotspot. Now click on again on back button, then click on second small image, again the preview of the same image as enlarged view of this picture. Student, this practical is known as image as hotspot. Thank you.